Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we gonna be talking about Pooh Shiesty. Now, for those of you who don't know, Pooh Shiesty is a Memphis rapper. And dude is having an amazing career in this rap game so far. Now, Pooh Shiesty is signed to Gucci Mane, which is 1017. He was one of the first artists signed by him. And dude's career has taken off like a rocket, especially since he dropped a song called Back in Blood featuring Lil Durk that went platinum. Now, Pooh Shiesty has had his run-ins with the law. He's had a lot of hiccups. He had a situation in Florida a couple of months back. Then he had a situation in Florida last year. Now he has this situation that he's currently in jail for, where there was a shooting at King of Diamonds nightclub in Miami. Now, Pooh Shiesty is definitely on his 9 lives today, because dude just got a break in his case that you would not believe. Now, Pooh Shiesty is definitely trying to get back free so he can get back to making that money. But it looks like, man, the judge in the last time we talked about his case wasn't feeling that, so they denied his bond. Now, Pooh Shiesty's attorneys have been working overtime to get him free because he wants to get back out here, get to these shows, and get to this money. And he just caught a major break. Now, before we get to the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this Pooh Shiesty situation and this report that was just dropped like a bombshell from TMZ. Now, this is the headline that they are pushing out there. It says this specifically. It says, Pooh Shiesty, alleged shooting victim, recants, doesn't want to press charges. So Pooh Shiesty just got the alley-oop that might actually lead him to getting a bond agreement so that way he can get back out and get free. Now, the last time we checked with Pooh Shiesty, like I said previously, the judge wasn't feeling that. She denied his bond and said there was no way she was freeing this kid right now because Pooh Shiesty had multiple charges in the state of Florida. It seems like Pooh Shiesty needs to leave Florida alone because every time he goes to Florida, not every time, but a lot of times that he's been in Florida, he's caught cases. He had a case with the Bay Harbor Island shooting, and we seen the video of that. It looked crazy. But, you know, a lot of people in the last video were talking about the fact that really Pooh Shiesty didn't do anything. He was in the car and then sped off. So you got to kind of give him an alley-oop on that one or shoot him some bail. You know what I mean? Now, the next situation that he had was he got arrested when he was on his way to a show one time. And then he got stopped for that. Man, Pooh Shiesty seems like he's had a couple of run-ins in Florida, and hopefully this will be the end of it. Now, the story continues by saying this. It says, Pooh Shiesty might not have shot the club security guard in Miami after all. At least that's what the alleged victim's saying now, claiming he doesn't remember giving his original statement to the cops. Stop right there. So the alleged victim is saying that he doesn't remember saying any of that stuff about Pooh Shiesty. He doesn't remember giving any type of statement. He's claiming not to remember any of that stuff, man. And it sounds funny when you say it like that, but this might be facts, and this might be a huge break for Pooh Shiesty. Now, let's get back to the story. It continues by saying Pooh Shiesty's attorneys, Bradford Cohen and Saeem Zangief, I want to say, filed a new motion this week with what they say is sworn testimony from the guard in question, who now claims he was on a powerful painkiller and are unaware of what he was saying to police when they first spoke. Now, stop right there, man. So the guard is telling his attorneys that he was on powerful painkillers. He wasn't aware of what he said to police at that time, and he's recanting his statement. Now, I'm going to keep it real, man. This sounds like something you would hear in a mafia movie or on The Sopranos or something. He said he was under powerful painkillers, so he was just saying anything and everything that they wanted him to say or the first thing that he thought of, which is possible, man. If he was really under the influence of something and he was like, man, Pooh Shiesty shot me and he was loopy or something like that, okay, I could rock with that. So he wants to clear it up and make sure that he gets with Pooh Shiesty's attorneys and he's not sitting in jail for something he didn't do. Now, this is, like I said, a major break for Pooh Shiesty, and the story continues like this. Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man, and I know you enjoying this video, but make sure you go and you follow me on social media platforms like Instagram, and also go to my Twitter page and make sure you hit that follow button there so you can get the latest and greatest updates of when I'm dropping my videos. And man, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button so we can spread this video around, and we trying to get 2,000 likes, so run them likes up. All right. Now, the story continues by saying this. It says, according to the docs obtained by TMZ, Freevee Durk's transcribed interview with Pooh Shiesty's legal team is documented. And he's on record saying he was given a powerful painkiller when he first arrived at the hospital that night, which he now claims knocked him on his you-know-what as he spoke to detectives about the matter, because he doesn't remember a thing. Now, I had to edit that out because they left a word that we can't use on this platform on there. But basically, he is saying, and Freevee Durk is obviously the alleged victim in this situation. He's saying that he can't remember anything because he was knocked out, and when he spoke to the detectives, because he was under the influence of a powerful painkiller. Now, I'm not going to name what they name because it's kind of funny when you come to things like that. But I mean, according to what they're saying here, it's a very, very powerful substance. You know what I mean? And it continues. It says, in this new account, Durk suggests the commotion in the club might have been caused by a fan, the spinning type, not a person, that fell in a parking garage nearby. He also says he doesn't recall Pooh aiming at him or even shooting at him. So he's basically saying that his injury was actually caused by a ceiling fan or some type of fan that fell in a nearby parking garage, man. Now that is wild. I mean, I can't understand why he would make that up. And he said that Pooh Shiesty, he never recalled him aiming at him or even shooting at him at all. And this is a sworn statement that he gave to Pooh Shiesty's attorneys. So this is a break like no other for Pooh Shiesty, man. This is wild, man. Now the story continues by saying this, man. Or I should say it ends by saying this. According to the docs, he also said he doesn't want to press charges and doesn't want officials in Florida to contact him about this matter either. Stop right there. So dude said he doesn't want to be contacted. He doesn't want to press any charges. It was not Pooh Shiesty. He recants that first statement because he was under some type of influence. So he's just basically saying that Pooh Shiesty had nothing to do with this at all, and this is interesting to say the least. Now, I'm not going to speculate, but man, let's continue the story. Now, it says, which Pooh's lawyers say is enough for prosecutors to at least reconsider the decision not to release Pooh on bond. I hate that they call him Pooh. Just say Pooh Shiesty, you know what I mean? I don't think anybody in the hip-hop community calls him Pooh, but we going to continue, man. So they say that's enough information right there with the sworn statement from the alleged victim that they should be able to release Pooh Shiesty in this situation. Now, the last part of this, it says, it's a full 180 from what was described in the affidavit used to bust Pooh last week, which gave a very detailed story about what supposedly happened. So this is a complete 180 and a humongous turn in Pooh Shiesty's favor, it seems like. Now, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Pooh Shiesty and his team somehow talked to this gentleman and got him to remember that, Pooh Shiesty had nothing to do with this situation? I'm picking my words carefully here, y'all. Or do you feel like this gentleman just did the right thing at the bottom of his heart, made sure that he freed Pooh Shiesty, and he wants to make sure that an innocent man isn't sitting in jail when he shouldn't be? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content, and we out of here. Peace.